Thank you. On the same issue, recently we saw the US designating North Korea as a state sponsor of terrorism. From India's perspective, does it think that Pakistan too deserves or is a fit case from declare a state sponsor of terrorism?
No, it is not a related question. I said any other question on Hafiz Saeed. Aditya?
Again, on similar grounds, the State Department has told us that they have noted the release of global terrorist Hafiz Saeed, and US has already given a last warning to Pakistan, a last opportunity. Do you think that perhaps bilaterally to the US it needs to be communicated much more that we need to move ahead of the terror designations, and much more needs to be done to let Pakistan know that enough is enough?
Let me first read out the statement which I have on the release of Hafiz Saeed. We have seen reports on the release of the leader of banned terrorist organization Lashkar-e-Toiba and internationally proscribed terrorist Hafiz Saeed from house arrest by Pakistan. As you are aware, he was the prime organizer. He was not only the mastermind, he was the prime organizer of the Mumbai terror attacks, in which many innocent Indians and many people from other nationalities, they were killed. He is also responsible for unleashing numerous other terror attacks against Pakistan's neighbors. His release confirms once again the lack of seriousness on the part of Pakistani government in bringing to justice perpetrators of heinous act of terrorism, including by individuals and entities designated by the United Nations. It also appears to be an attempt by the Pakistani system to mainstream proscribed terrorists. It is evident that Pakistan has not changed its policy of shielding and supporting non-state actors, and its true face is visible for all to see. It is the responsibility of Pakistani government to fulfill its international obligations and take credible and effective action against terrorists like Hafiz Saeed. India, as indeed the entire international community, is outraged that a self-confessed and a UN-proscribed terrorist is being allowed to walk free and continue with his evil agenda. Now, coming to the two questions which are, I think, related. You see, we have in our discussions with the US government at different levels, including at the level of the foreign minister at the highest level as well, we have had very productive discussions on fighting the scourge and menace of terrorism. I do not agree with your assessment that there is a bit of softness by the US side on certain entities. I think we are trying to work together with them. We have worked with them. And if you have seen the statements emanating from the US administration in the past, I think it is very clear that we are on the same page as far as fighting terrorism is concerned.